MC Hero D, in short, the modern Herodotus. It's time to put the past on blast and all of you to notice. We spit these bars and flow just so that all of you can know this, that history's for you and me, not just teachers and the POTUS. So kick back, chill, and let it flow, and on this journey we will go. By tomorrow you will know a new act of this Heroes Show. Yo, what's up? It's your boy MC Hero D, in short, the modern Herodotus. Today we're going to put past on blast and get into one of the more challenging decades in American history. One that would see great leadership take us through the difficult times and into the hope, the Great Depression. So strap in, get ready, and here we go. Alright. Hoover said, good times coming, don't panic, don't worry. But workers were laid off each day in a hurry due to overproduction, bad loans, too much credit. The day of the crash, we would never forget it. And people were living in shacks by the park because they couldn't find jobs, felt left out in the dark. Hooverville's overfilled with crowds and frustration. The state of the nation was now desperation, and the Dust Bowl had left our land dry as bone, and banks were foreclosing on home after home. The depression had come, not so great but so real. It was time to accept that we need a new deal. So FDR stood up, said, choose me, I'll lead us, I'll take this storm head on, no way it will beat us. If we stay together, there's nothing to fear. Fear itself has no place, it's not welcome here. And Congress, I know that you fear too much power, but you've got to make me the man of the hour. Recovery's needed, reform and relief, to restore this great nation's faith, hope and belief. And this message I'll send through my weekly address with specific ideas how to clean up this mess. I'll be there for my people each week with endurance. Our chats by the fire provide the assurance. 100 straight days of New Deal legislation should get the ball rolling, bring jobs to the nation. First things first, close the banks for a brief holiday. No withdrawals for now, but deposits okay. And to make sure this problem's forever corrected, Uncle Sam will ensure that your money's protected. Insurance for banks through FDIC. Your money's now safe, that's our guarantee. And let me open this can of alphabet soup, cause I've got a plan that will help us regroup. Let's reach out our hands, get the men off the breadlines, put them on the payroll, create some new headlines. Public Works, CCC, TVA, Works Progress, just some of the programs to help us address both our goals, men at work, and our country's improvement, updating our needs. Honest work for the movement, flood control, clearing forests, bringing power and light, building schools, parks, and bridges, working morning till light. And our artists with skill to this new deal should bring their God-given talents to paint, write, and sing. And for farmers, don't worry, for you there's a plan to get cash if you choose to not work your land. Less crop means more value for that which you grow. AAA is the way to turn your land to dough. And FDR realized he needed to manage business so bosses did not take advantage. In fact, he enacted yet more regulations protecting the workers in all occupations as the National Recovery Act was made legal, and businesses proudly displayed their blue eagle to say, we buy into supporting fair labor. We're in this together just like a good neighbor. State Farm wasn't there, but FDR was, and the power he yielded was causing a buzz. See, he had his naysayers, detractors, and haters proclaiming his actions were like a dictator. They called him King Franklin and started the challenge, said his rule was not cool and upset the balance. The New Deal was no deal and not the solution. This power not granted in our Constitution. So with waning support from the Supreme Court, Roosevelt went to strengthen his fort. Came up with a plan, add more yeses than nos, to pack the Supreme Court with more of his bros. But even his fans, his most loyal supporters, thought this time their leader was way out of order, cause changing the law of the land for your way was messing with words still held sacred today. So in the end, some of the New Deal repealed, but much of it stayed and its impact was real. Social Security still part of our pensions, its effect through the years too great not to mention. And the SEC still is in place to protect us from stock market fraud and corruption that wrecked us. And FDIC still in banks to assure a daily reminder your money's secure. While FHA loans from the Fed are still given to help those in need of a home for good living. But don't kid yourself, the New Deal didn't save us, but there's no denying the hope that it gave us. Our government grew and took on the belief that its role had expanded to include relief. FDR was not perfect, but could not sit still while his people were sick and getting more ill. The New Deal was his vision to improve and unite. In tough times, we got strong, prepared for the next fight. There you have it, y'all. Great Depression, New Deal, passed on blast. FDR bringing us into the next challenge, World War II. We'll see you next time. Hero D. Peace and truth. Out. It's all about the hip-hop history, because the story of the past is no mystery, because cause and effect can cause you to reflect, and it never quite ends the way you expect. So we spit out these bars to tell the whole story, the winners, the losers, the pain and the glory. Keep keeping it flowing so you could be knowing the various ways that this country be growing. Put your hands in the air if you're ready to be immersed in the hip-hop history. I said a hip-hop history, coming to you straight from Hero D.